Could you elaborate on how to tactfully navigate the recruiting process while working? If you're close with someone at the bank, do you tell them right away that you got a call? Or if you're going out for an interview, do you always have to act like it's a dentist appointment? So I would go back to talking to your other analysts to kind of get a feel, firm by firm, office by office, what the culture is like, and then two, trying to find someone, an associate or a VP who's ultimately supportive. That may not always be possible, and generally speaking, people aren't going to love it when you're showing that you're eager to get out of there after 2 years, especially since a lot of times you may be meeting with headhunters 4 months in. And so you're still kind of getting ramped up and already thinking about your exit, which is kind of just the way it works at this point, but it's still something that people might not love. And so it's something you do have to navigate pretty tactically. What worked for me and may not be the best for everyone, so caution that this is just personal experience, but if you're going out to meet with a headhunter, a lot of times you can be out and back in half an hour, and bankers grab like 2-3 coffees a day in some cases. And so it's not crazy that you'd be, not super responsive for half an hour. And so a lot of times I would just leave and come back when I came back. And, people understand that you're working 100 hours a week and you may have to run and grab something from the store or go to a personal appointment or just want a coffee and to chill out. I think that strategy is a lot easier if you schedule stuff right away in the morning or if you schedule it kind of over lunch hour. I don't think too many people are going to question you being gone from 12 to 12:30. So that's an example of a really good time to do it. And I don't think people are going to question, an analyst rolling in 20 minutes later than usual. So if you can get it first thing in the morning, that's a good time to do it as well. That's when kind of the responsiveness to the recruiters really comes in key as well, because you want those better time slots where you can kind of pick and choose and hopefully ultimately be a little bit more discreet about it. I think ultimately you want to be honest with people. You don't want to lie to people, but you also, want to feel out how to play the game and how your firm works a little bit. So the other thing I would say is once you tell people about it, you can't really go back. So consider saving that chip for, hey, I work in Chicago and I have a super day on Thursday in New York all day. At that point, you kind of have to tell your staffer about it and let your deal teams know and things like that. But you might want to save that one for that type of situation rather than I'm meeting with 2 headhunters today, so I want to tell all my deal teams that I'm recruiting and that I'll be out of pocket.